What up, guys? Welcome back. So the AirPods Max, they've been out for about a year now, a little over a year, and I wanted to give you a pros and cons and tell you why I think they're a good buy today, even more so than when they were released over a year ago. It's crazy how time flies. So I have Space Gray right in front of me, and there are pros and cons. We're going to talk about some of the cons towards the end of the video, but most of this video is going to be about the pros and why I bought these again, because I think there is more value now than there was even when they were released. So Space Gray, again, second pair. I paid $400 on Amazon renewed, and price varies from $400 to $450. If you can find them in mint condition for around $400, I totally believe it's a steal at that price. Now, this didn't come with a box. It didn't come with anything else. Just came in a brown cardboard box from Amazon renewed, but mint condition. You can see these are a year old, and these things look flawless. You wouldn't be able to tell if I put these in a brand new box, sealed it up, you wouldn't be able to tell them apart. These things look fantastic, and that's one of the pros when we're talking about the AirPods Max. The build quality on here. Let's just take a look at these, right? So first off, we got the removable ear cups, held on by magnets, and it's just a very smart decision. Why? Because Apple now can sell replacement parts for you on their website for $70. You can mix and match. You can get different colors. If these wear down, which I haven't heard of anyone having any wear problems on these. Now, the condensation issue inside of the headphones, again, that was a big thing. It kind of went away quietly over time, and I haven't really heard anything about that in a very, very long time. And I think that's normal on a pair of headphones. The only difference is we can remove the ear cups, so we are able to see that. But I'm going to say that for the most part, we probably get that on a lot of our headphones. But build quality on the ear cups is fantastic, very comfortable. A lot of cushion here on the ear cups. Not protein leather, it's kind of like a mesh, a little different than our normal headphones, but still very comfortable. They're big enough for just about anybody's ears, and I love the fact that we can remove them. Now, we also have the stainless steel telescopic arms here that allow you to adjust the headphones, and it's unlike anything you've seen on headphones, right? Standard headphones, they have that band that clicks every time you move it. These are just so smooth and very satisfying every single time you use them. The fact that they can stay this tight is just, props to Apple for giving us that and engineering this to work this way. It's very unique, and it stands out really above the rest. The headband here, these are heavy headphones, but the way they're designed, the clamp force is good. It's not overly strong, but the headband, the way this rests on your hand, because traditional headphones have all that padding up top, right? So usually on a pair of traditional headphones, that padding up there, and let me pull a pair. I have the XM4s here, right? On traditional headphones here, you can see the padding up here. And if there isn't good padding up here, most of the time those headphones are not comfortable. So when you look at the AirPods Max, you kind of say to yourself, how is that going to be comfortable? Because there's metal in here, stainless steel, that you think is going to sit on your head, but it just doesn't because of the way this is built. Overall, this is one of the nicest, if not the nicest pair of headphones that I've ever used, that I've ever owned. And not only that, it goes beyond that, right? The build quality of the buttons on here, the dial on here. I was a little worried about the dial and how it would work, but it's so smooth, and everything about this just screams premium. It just screams premium. Now, even saying that, $550 was a lot of money to come out of your pocket with when these released, and I created a few videos on the price, but overall, $400 now, a year later, absolutely worth it, right? You think about the XM4s, around $350, $400 for these. The build quality on the AirPods Max completely destroys what we have here on the XM4s, and the XM4s are definitely worth $350. So at $400 for the AirPods Max, build quality alone, it's definitely worth the price. Now, if we're talking about features, right, I'm not going to cover all the specs, tons of videos on the specs really quick, but let's just talk about some of the features on the Max. So you're getting some of the best active noise cancellation on a pair of headphones. You are getting some of the best transparency mode, if not the best transparency mode on a pair of headphones. You are also getting probably the best microphones on any pair of headphones. So you have 6 microphones externally, 2 mics internally, and honestly, phone calls on here are better than any headphones that I've ever tried. If you have headphones that have better mics than these, drop a comment and let me know, because I haven't heard of any. And if there are any, let me know. Drop a comment. And then we go to sound quality. And it doesn't matter if you are in the Apple ecosystem. If you're on an Android device, you are still going to get that fantastic sound quality. There's some great bass on here. These aren't audiophile headphones. These are bangers. They sound really good bass on here, but the clarity on here for a pair of wireless headphones is fantastic. Just A+ all around with what we get as far as ANC, mics, and transparency mode, and then to add the sound in there as well. These things, this is what makes the total package, right? The build quality and then the features to go with the sound. And then you have, if you have an iPhone, right, and you're listening to Apple Music or something, you have spatial audio, Dolby Atmos, right? So really good features on here. Now, let's talk about real quick. It's not all positive, right? So there are some things that I really do not like about these headphones. And one of them is we are still using the Lightning connector. And I'm not sure why we still have it. I know Apple still makes a ton of money with Lightning, and that is probably why we still have it. Unfortunately, hopefully USB-C is around the corner, right? Some of their products finally do have it. Hopefully the next pair of headphones, whenever that may be. Remember, when these dropped, there was a rumor about a cheaper sport version of these. Maybe we'll get that soon. I would love to see a cheaper version of these. A little IP rating on there used for sports, because these you don't want to take out of the house. That's how nice these are. Yeah, travel with them, go on an airplane with them and do things like that. But you're not taking these headphones to the gym. I've never, ever seen somebody outside with these headphones on, because you kind of want to baby them. That's how good and pristine they are. So one con, and I have 3 for you. One con is the Lightning port on here, the Lightning connector to charge these up. The second con is there is no off button. There's no power button. There's no off button. The battery just drains and drains and drains. And who in their right mind ever thinks that that is a good decision? I mean, I'm clueless. Plenty of room on the other ear cup for a power button. It makes no sense to me. And honestly, that was one big disappointment when these dropped. And the other thing, one of the worst things I've ever seen on a pair of headphones is this stupid bra. This is a bra for your headphones. And it's awful. It's terrible. These things are so expensive. And then they give you this to put them in. There's no protection on here. Look, if you put these inside of here, what does it protect? A little bit here on the top, but there's slits in it. So it's going to scratch. You have to buy, if you're going to travel with these headphones, you need to buy another case for these. Buy a hard case for it, so you're spending more money on top. This thing is useless. It's pointless. It looks terrible. It wears down. It's not very good. There's magnets in here. Okay, great. They put magnets in here. I like magnets. It doesn't justify what we have here. And this also is supposed to slow it down, right? It's supposed to slow down the battery once your headphones are in here so it doesn't drain as fast. However, it still drains. It doesn't ever shut off, which is absolutely ridiculous look, in the audio space, headphones and earbuds, we want to preserve our battery life to extend the life of our product. So to give us a product at this price point where the battery just constantly drains and drains and drains is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in the audio space. And I don't understand it. And hopefully on the next pair, whenever that may be, this year, next year, we will just give us a power button. I'm not asking for much. Give us a power button with a good case. This thing is a joke. It's terrible. It's a piece of crap, honestly. But that's basically it, though, for the cons. So Lightning, we do have, or we don't have, a power button. And then the brassiere here, this little bra, man purse for your AirPods Max. I mean, look at these, right? Look how beautiful these look. You want to show these off. You want to just, if you're going to put something on it, you're going to put something on it like this. You guys know, if you follow the channel, I'm big into carbon fiber. So I would put, these ear cups from Pitaka to give us that carbon fiber look. Look how good that looks now, right? Like, forget about this brassiere here, this man purse here. Give me something like this. Give me that carbon fiber look on a pair of headphones. That's what I'm talking about. And if you take them off, you get that matte gray, that space gray on there with that matte finish, and it just looks absolutely amazing. So, and the other gripe I had with these was the price. When it dropped, and even now on Apple's website, it is still $550, and it's too much. You guys, there are people out there who think that that is worth it, and okay, you got deep pockets. For me, that's a lot of money to come out and pay for a pair of headphones. As good as they are, I don't think they're worth $500, but at $400, renewed, whatever it is, you can find them on eBay from a trusted seller for a good deal in mint condition for around $400. There is some really good value. But that's it, guys. The AirPods Max, if you can get these at the reduced price, they are absolutely worth it. They're a great pair of headphones. Or if you got deep pockets. But let me know what your pros and cons are with these, if you have these, and what do you think of them? Drop some comments. Let me know. I'll be back soon, guys. Peace.